Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. You're looking at Tiger 131. That's a Panzerbronymetal 6 Aslains H. It's a Tier 6 German premium heavy tank located on the westbourne of province under the command of PanzerBronyMetal of the Tankan. Did I say that wrong? T-H-A-N clan, the Than clan. Well, of course, he's got the 88mm gun, or 8.8 centimeter, I should say, or act. It's the dreaded Tiger, yes. The tank that you saw in the previous video was the 3001H. This is the one that actually eventually became a Tiger. Captured in Tunisia in April of 1943, it's the last remaining working Tiger, fully working Tiger, or in the that's in the world. Basically, there have been other Tigers that have been manufactured. They were manufactured after the war, or they were put together from bits left over from various Tigers. But this is the only Tiger that was captured intact and then taken back to Britain to be looked over and to find out exactly how they work. Okay, well, this battle does not seem to be going too well so far, because we've already lost one guy, and so is the enemy. You can see that PanzerBrony, who's well known to quite a few people, is a member of What Arty Noobs, has been for many years, and he's being cautious, because of course this tank is not particularly fast, only 40 kilometers an hour, but it doesn't have completely safe armor, you might say. We've just lost the Skoda T24 to their KV1, but he's just been spotted by the enemy. Now, there are Arty in this game. The enemy team's got a Gorilla and an Su-122A, and that was a shot from one of them just there, hit the building rather than hitting PanzerBrony. Now, I think he was after PanzerBrony, because the shell landed exactly where he was a moment or so before. And he's pulling back because he wants to get shots on the P-43 Biz that's moved up. And the KV2's decided to go around him. Well, he can let that guy do that, and he can sit back. You can see the enemy Arty is trying to have a go. That P-43, he wants to get up. Yes, he's actually gone down in the low ground, and our Type 64 is going to go out and kind of harass him. The T-34-95M ought to go with that Type 64, because I think that Type 64 is going to engage the Cromwell. And more Arty shells coming in. They seem to be focusing on us. PanzerBrony expects the P-43 to poke out at that corner. He's trying. One shot gets in, goes through the cupola, and he gets 226. Now, I didn't actually mention the alphas, and maybe I should have actually right from the start. 220 alpha, 145mm pen, shell velocity is 773, which isn't particularly fast. But with the premium rounds, the shell velocity is slightly better, and so is the pen. Pen's gone up to 194, and the shell velocity is 966. That's because, of course, it's APCR. Hello! Cromwell comes up, he takes a hit, so do we. That was his 75mm gun. Now he's pulled back behind there. Pokes out, gets a hit. Now I think the P-43 is going to probably try and do the same. He might actually try to go around the other side, but of course, so long as we're here, it's fairly difficult for him to get a shot from the other side. We might try it. The Poodle's come. The Poodle, of course, is the Polish Panther. Okay, he's just around the corner. A lot of sniper view going on here. Our Poodle's gone through as well, so they're trying to counter each other. Now, we're not poking round. Oh, now we are. Pumps one round in. Our Poodle gets a hit as well. Now he's a one shot. And finish him off. Yes. Okay, I think our Poodle wanted that kill himself, but I'm sure... Oh, there is the P-43. So he did try to go around the other side, but he failed. Okay, he's trying to turn around. That's better. Okay, we can go after the Cromwell now because he's vulnerable. P-43 gets nuked, and he's taken out by the Gorilla. But the Cromwell, well, he's down the end there, and he's gone. The Cromwell got taken out by the BK3001H on our team. Okay, we lost the Poodle on our team, by the way. He got wiped out because he went too deep, and he was taken out. But at the moment, we're 2 tanks down on the enemy. You can see that the enemy Poodle over on the other side of the map's just got taken out by the Skoda T40. And he's also got the 8.8 centimeter gun. Now, there's various claims to who actually captured Tiger 131. I think the credit, by most people's claims, actually does go to the RTR, the Royal Tank Regiment. That was a nice shot. Low roll, though. The thing is that there were Sherwood Foresters there at the same time, and they did capture a German gun. Well, in fact, actually, it was a French gun that had been captured by the Germans and then put back into use by them. And that gun was captured and was fired at the Tiger 131. But in all goodness, you have to say that the engineers at the Tank Museum have looked at Tiger 131. They've looked at the scars left on the vehicle by the shots, and they reckon that the shells that actually did hit Tiger 131 did come from the 6-pounder guns on the Churchills. And there's the KV-1 capping, which is a huge mistake. One shot takes him out, and that's his second kill of the game. So PanzerBrony's doing well. We're only 1 tank down now, but there's 3 heavy tanks on the enemy team. And all we've got left on the tank side is a VK3001H. Yes, unfortunately, we just lost our Stuttgart Ausführung G to their KV-2. Okay, the enemy's got a KV-2, a KV-1, a T1 Heavy, a Panzer IV Ausführung H, possibly with a dirt gun, and of course both their Arty. We've got both our Arties, so we can still fight. Okay, so having a quick look down at the cap area. No, we've not been spotted. Now, tactically speaking, the best thing for the enemy to do would be to try and get down to the south end of the other side of the map and then make their way across to the cap area and then force us to come down and get resets. They can park up behind the rock, you see, and it makes it difficult for us to get shots on them. The alternative is that they make a different approach. They actually come mob-handed. Better for them to come mob-handed. And yes, there was one. Maybe one. He's gone behind the rock. There's the Panzer IV. Okay, now, is anybody coming up the other way? The VK will spot them. We should be able to get a shot in the KV-1 once he comes around the corner. Okay. Looks like he got stunned. The enemy is just... the enemy SU-122 just killed our M41. So he just did a counter battery. Now, you can fire through that step there. You can fire through that, yeah. Little thing that most people don't know. You either drive up and so you can actually see the target, but if you do that, you get closer to the enemy and they can see more of your tank. But you can actually shoot through the ground there. I know it's a bit odd that you can actually do that, but I think that's one of those mechanics that the Wargaming left in. Bit of a mistake by them. Still got plenty of time. It's just under 6 minutes. Okay, there's the BK, and he's behind that wall, so we can't get shots on him. It's non-destructible. Now, oh, for a brief second we saw the cupola, but it looks like he's going back up because he's not happy. It's almost like they're expecting us to come down to them. Well, we've only got 3 tanks. They've got 5. Of course, they've still got both their Arty. Griller's relocating to make sure that he doesn't get counter-batteried. He hasn't been hit yet by one of their Arties, so I get the feeling that he's moving about, and that's why he hasn't been caught. Okay, now we know what's going on. The KV-2's coming up this way. Okay, he's decided to engage. He went up the other side, and now he's about to pop out behind that building. I think he knows we're here. Okay, PanzerBrony's going to try and attack him. He's going to have to show something. Pumps one in. Oh, he took a 159 hit point hit. That was an HE round. He has got the big gun. And we get a second round in. He's got a long reload. We can pump another one in. We track him. And one just below the gun. In fact, he's going low plate. But he does get the kill. The easiest way to penetrate is just below the gun. There's a weak spot on KV-2s. I think most of you know that anyway. Okay, so now it's 4 versus 2. We lost the VK3001H. So it's just us and the Griller. If we do leave our cap area to go hunting, or leave our spawn area to go hunting, the Griller won't be too happy. I go back the other side actually, because I think the enemy is probably going to try and make a play along the other side. The Panzer IV Aslains H went that way, and it looks like they're trying to counter battery the Griller, and that means that their Arty are actually further down in the south. They've actually relocated. They're probably somewhere on the G or the H row. That's where the shell appeared to come from. Now, if we do go down there, fair good chance that the enemy's probably going to try and attack us. There's the T1. Okay, we get one in. Oh, looks like that was a hard landing. Get a second one in. He's got behind the rock. He's not stopping though. He's trying to make it for the rock where he'll be safe, and he has done that. But we did get spotted, which means now we're vulnerable to Arty fire, and they will try. Our Griller gets a shot in. Nice one. Now we're behind the rock, which means we're safe for the moment. And the Arty does try to get us there. There's the Panzer IV Aslains H. Take a second just to pump one in his direction. And say we could do that because we can let this guy cap for a little while and pick up the cap points. But we do get the kill, and that's 4 kills now to PanzerBrony. Now I think he wants to get that Panzer IV Aslains H. Arty's still trying to nail us. If we go up this side, we should be able to find out where the enemy Arty is. Trouble is, this tank is not particularly fast. It only does 40 kilometers an hour, and we've now got 2 minutes to try and win the game. He's decided, instead of actually going up and turning around the corner and going up to the south there entrance, he's actually going to go and follow that Panzer IV. If we don't find him, we might find the Arty. Griller's decided to cross with us. That may not be a wholly smart move. In fact, I think he's cutting straight across the middle of the map to act as bait. Which is brave, but yeah, it's brave. I don't think we will be capping in this game. That's why it's brave of the Griller to do it, but it won't really help us. We're not going to cap out. 1 minute warning. Now, I have the feeling we're going to find that we're behind the enemy Arty. We'll come up here, and the Arty will be to our right. And oh no, there's the Panzer IV. Get him. Take him out. Standard reload for this gun is 6.71, and we've got a reload time of 6.04. One more shot, 2 more shots, sorry, to kill him. No, 1 shot to kill him. There you go. Now that means there's only 1 Arty left, and apparently, oh, he is ahead of us. I thought he'd be behind us. He's actually ahead. There's the Gorilla. Oh, he can win this one. With only a few seconds left on the game, it's just a case of chase the Gorilla. And there's a shot from our Gorilla. 10 seconds left. This game is going down to the wire. Hello, Mr. Gorilla. Oh, ram him. Go for it, ram. And he gets it. With 0 seconds left on the clock, he wins. What an amazing game that was in many ways. Not only did it go right down to the wire to the 15 minutes exactly, that was also a first ace tanker for PanzerBronyMetal in the Tiger 131. Congratulations on breaking your duck and getting an ace tanker. He also got a 5 for effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. Master Gunner for getting 5 armor-penetrating shots in a row. He got a Duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. And a Bruiser Medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in that game. He managed to get 9. A Hand of God for surviving the battle, having received damage from at least 4 different enemy tanks. He got the High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the game. And a Top Gun for getting 6 kills. Yes, that Gorilla was the 6th kill. It was a kill by Ram. And he got a win rate of 21,775, which is super unicum and beyond the Call of Duty. Well done indeed. Let's have a look at team score. Okay, well, the highest damage was 4,042 hit points of damage, and nobody else was really near him. The KV2 he killed did 1,884, and the enemy Gorilla did 1,704, so he must have been a very good player, actually. Error at 9992. And the third highest, well, that was the Gorilla. Their fourth highest was also the P43 Biz on the enemy team, so he was a good one on top of that. When it came to kills, yep, PanzerBrony got that one too. 6 kills to him, the Top Gun. 4 kills went to the KV2, 3 kills went to the P43 Biz, and 2 kills went to the KV1 on the enemy team, the VK3001H on our team, and also our Stug 3 Aslains G, who actually got a Confederate as well, and the Skoda T40, who got 2 kills. When it came to base XP, yep, he got that one. And most emphatically, 1,754. As I said, he really did go beyond the Call of Duty. In fact, I thought it was going to go down, be difficult for them to win. Certainly wouldn't be able to cap, but it was going to be a difficult one to win because he would have to find and kill all of the enemy. But he managed to do it. 1,754 base experience points. The next highest was the Gorilla on his team, who managed 615. And the third highest was the Stug 3 Aslains G, who got 562. He fired 28 shots in that game, got 21 direct hits on the enemy and 21 penetrations, 4,042 hit points of damage, of which 820 were at more than 300 meters. So most of the damage was done at close range. 5 hits received from the enemy, only 2 of which actually penetrated. 1 non-penetration and 3 hits by way of splash. That included the shot from the KV2. 110 hit points of damage blocked by armor, 4 enemy vehicles spotted, 9 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, and he did 601 hit points of spotting assist and got 3 defense points when he reset the cap. On a premium count, he actually made a profit of 54,864 credits, and he did fire a lot of the APCR in that game as well, a huge amount. He got 25 bonds for this being a mission achievement, and he also took away 8,682 experience points after getting personal reserves and the bonus for this being a premium vehicle. Well, what a game, because if you look at the clock, it does say 15 minutes 0 seconds. I reckon that Ram right at the end just took it out of the Gorilla and finished him off, and that was the end of his game. I'm surprised that the shot didn't kill him, but yes, unfortunately, he didn't get it, and I think that's because he was probably so nervous, so hyped up on adrenaline that PanzerBrony, forgot what he was doing. But he actually did get the guy killed with a ram, and it worked, and therefore he won the game. So I reckon his team, after they saw that one, were thinking, cripes, what a game. It certainly was. You get your money's worth with PanzerBrony. Hope you enjoyed that one. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.